Welcome to Uffsides. It's week 4 in the NFL, the very first bye week. Bad news for your fantasy team. Good news for the players whose aching bodies need a rest. I'm Matt Uffer, joined as always by fact checker Alex and sound bro Will. Let's start things off with an early game on Sunday. Panthers at Ravens. The Panthers defense looked awesome for 2 games and then garbage at home against the Steelers. Gave up 200-yard rushers. The Ravens running back situation, Bernard Pierce is getting healthy, but Lorenzo Taliaferro, who ran for 91 yards and a touchdown, looking mean doing it.
Dennis Pitta, is he ever going to be able to play football
Dennis
again?
Pitta has the hips of my grandmother.
Ooh.
Panthers running backs, they have like a ton of injuries, right?
Oh yeah, Mike Tolbert just got placed on IR with the designation to return. D'Angelo Williams still has his problem. Jonathan Stewart has a knee injury.
Oddshark says the line is Ravens by 3, and I'll take the Ravens on this one. How about you?
I agree. I think Ravens cover at home.
All right, Will?
I just want to see Steve Smith do Steve Smith things.
Yeah, Steve Smith might have 200 yards receiving and kill a guy on the field. Fun one early Sunday, NFC North rivals, Packers and Bears. Packers are 1-2. How did that happen?
They have no running game, you know. Jordy Nelson's their only receiver that's showing up. Their O-line is okay.
Eddie Lacy's look terrible.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Bears are 2-1 thanks to big road wins against the Niners and Jets. Alex, there are 600 injuries on these teams. Please detail them for me.
Clay Matthews has a groin injury. Brandon Marshall had to leave with the ankle. Bears haven't been able to run the ball since their center and left guard got hurt. Yeah, two teams really banged up.
Did they replace those guys though?
No, they're just playing with 3 linemen.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Risky.
Unorthodox. We'll see what happens. SB Nation's NFL writers are split on this one, whether it's going to be the Bears or the Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers.
I'm going to go Packers as well, probably with a little more emphasis than you. I'm pretty confident Packers win this one in Soldier Field.
Will, you got any thoughts?
No. Cowboys.
All right. Thursday night football. Try to get excited for the New York Giants at the Washington football team, aka the Reds. Quarterback controversy in Washington, D.C. Kirk Cousins threw for over 400 yards, the first Redskin to do so since Donovan McNabb in 2010. Oh, man.
I forgot about Donovan McNabb on the
Yeah. What if the Redskins traded Robert Griffin III to a team that needed a quarterback, say the St. Louis Rams? If the Rams managed to trade away the spot to give the Redskins RG3 and like 3 years of extra first-round picks, and then later acquired RG3 for like a 5th rounder, maybe some Kevin Costner draft day shit.
That's like a kid was just like, Dad, please can I drive your BMW? And the dad's like, okay, you can drive my BMW. And then he totals it. And then he like puts some duct tape on it. And he's like, Dad, here's your BMW back.
Good as new. We will talk about the Giants a little bit, I guess.
Boo.
I know. Listen, I like to make fun of Eli Manning and his stupid toddler face, but Eli's been pretty good. There, I said it.
If we refer to Tom Coughlin as a red, do we have to bleep red?
We got some injuries in both secondaries. D'Angelo Hall with what looks like a torn Achilles.
Yeah, he'll be out for the year.
And Walter Thurman for the Giants, torn pec.
Yeah.
I think we got a possibility of a high-scoring affair. I don't know if I like the Washington football team by more than a field goal against anybody.
Giants are going to win outright.
Giants outright. I'll take the Giants to cover. Probably to win outright.
Is it at Redskins Park?
Yes, they're playing on the Native American burial ground.
It's to honor them.
I'd say that one pretty well. Sunday night football, the 1-2 Saints travel to Dallas to face the 2-1 Stop the train. The Cowboys have a better record than the Saints.
That's what happens when you play Jake Locker and Austin Davis in back-to-back weeks.
Cowboys have an excellent offensive line. Probably the biggest reason why DeMarco Murray is leading the NFL in rushing. Not the biggest reason why he's leading the NFL in early game fumbles. That's 3 for 3 so far. You know, while we're being fair to the Cowboys, which I hate being, the defense has been not as terrible as we expected it to be this year.
Roll Tide.
That's not the right thing to say. Any injuries to report, Alex?
Orlando McClain day-to-day. Mark Ingram's out.
What's Jerry Jones been up to? I think he has his own space station.
Well, he was working on it, and then the whole sexual abuse thing.
So he takes ladies up to space to impress them.
Do you want to work at my space restaurant? I might touch you.
Space is like international waters squared.
Anthony Spencer could return.
We're past that.
SB Nation's NFL writers lean towards the Saints in this game. I'm going to pick the Saints just because I can't come to grips with a world in which the Cowboys are 3-1 and the Saints are 1-3.
Saints by 3 touchdowns.
Saints by 3 touchdowns. Woo! That is bold.
Yep.
Will?
He's not wrong. It's in Dallas, but it's gonna be a home game for the Saints. It's gonna be bad.
You heard it from a Cowboys fan. Start digging the graves now. And Monday Night Football, Patriots at the Chiefs. Tom Brady said that Julian Edelman was the only player working for the Patriots offense. He's not wrong. I also assume that he's including himself in that discussion because Tom Brady's been kind of sucking recently. The Chiefs are dealing with some injuries. Jamal Charles, of course, has that high ankle sprain. Eric Berry, what's wrong with Eric Berry?
He's also got an ankle injury.
Yeah, I would hope that he has at least 2 ankles.
Well, no, that's the bad thing. That's the
He has
only
an
has
extra
one,
ankle.
so he's out.
The line on this game is Patriots by 3.5, and they're on the road. Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs to cover.
3.5 is too big for you.
Yes, it is. Alex?
I think this is the only one we disagree on. I'll take the Pats.
I don't think the Pats are good enough. All right, those are the Week 4 Uffsides picks. Thanks for watching. Check us out next week when the interesting teams are off their byes. See you next week.